Good morning, Libra. My name's Clive. You're watching Emrys Tarot. Welcome to this video for the sign of Libra. It is general. Okay, please bear in mind that the energies do ebb to and fro. Okay, just take the bits that resonate and leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit, as that will just lead you to some wrong conclusions. So, without further ado, new viewers, new subscribers, you'll get used to my no-nonsense style in reading. Okay. Regular viewers and subscribers will be used to me by now. They know where I'm coming from. So here we go. What messages do we have for the sign of Libra? Wow. Making some long-term decisions. Okay, for some of you there could well be a pregnancy, okay, involved. All right. But you are making plans, whatever your scenario. There is more than one person involved. Perhaps you're the person you're dealing with is married or in a situation they find it very difficult to get out of. All right. But the thing here is a very different feeling towards your relationships. And I'm kind of getting you giving them much more thought. There's a lot more temperate feeling. In other words, relationships are kind of finding their natural balance here. But what I'm getting is you're certainly making decisions about a certain person. All right. You're thinking long term. There's no doubt about that. All right. Now, it could be very restrictive on time spent with this person because of other obligations. There could even be a child involved here. All right. And it's not an easy situation to deal with, whether this child is on your side or the person you're dealing with. But there's a lot of conditions set with this. But I'm kind of getting you're doing a lot of evaluating and there's a lot of determination about you. But amongst these decisions you're making, okay, and this includes career as well, not just personal matters, I'm kind of getting you're going to come up against some conflict. Now, it's dealing with that conflict that is going to present the biggest challenge. All right. Now, what's influencing this is the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. You know, there is an unsatisfactory, restrictive situation that you're in. And even in work, you're being confined by other people's rules. And now, all of a sudden, for one or two of you, your life has totally changed because of a pregnancy. So it's kind of like there's a there's a lot of boundaries that you can't cross anymore. You know, there's, as we all know, having children it completely changes your life. But that's what I'm getting for one or two of you here, but not all of you. There's certainly a very restrictive, conditional connection here. And it could even be, you know, with a marriage or with parents, all right? But either way, like I say, there's a much more temperate view on this. This person, there's a person here that you've been dealing with that they've never been able to commit emotionally. It's kind of like their mind and their heart has always been somewhere else. You know, it could well be that you're married and you're thinking longer term, but there's definitely a very restrictive, conditional situation here. What's coming towards you is a choice. Okay, and you're going to be letting go of someone, something here. Your feelings are changing, your perspective is changing, you're being much more realistic about the situation. Okay, I'm kind of getting here, you were probably looking through kind of rose-tinted glasses and looking for the good in everything, but you're now beginning to realise that, you know, it's something in an element in your lifestyle needs to change here going forward. The Emperor. I'm getting a lot of different energies here. I'm getting Aries energy, I'm getting Gemini energy, I'm getting Sagittarius energy. It could even be a choice between two people. Okay. Now I'm getting one scenario between there's somebody new and letting go of somebody old. And for one or two of you, there's the father of a child here. But in general, I'm getting that you are beginning to see the bigger picture. You are building up a lot of strength and courage. Okay, you are coming into the sense where you are willing to take responsibility for your actions. All right, there's stepping out your comfort zone. Yeah, but it's certainly going forward with a much different perspective. There's even travel for some of you. There's good news coming here for a lot of you on the career front. Okay, and for that it does mean travel, even changing a job that involves travel, and so you can't spend so much time with loved ones. So there's a lot of changes need to take place here. A lot of discussions, what I'm getting. All right. But the whole general sense of this is breaking down these barriers. There's a lot of communication and a lot of focus here. And, you know, there's the rebuilding of a relationship here after a lot of fighting. Okay. But I'm kind of getting that there's a willingness to go forward with somebody in your life, but you just want to be friends at the moment and see how it develops. And it's a big step for you, but you're not just jumping in completely. A lot of strength and courage and tenacity here. Now we've got Leo energy. Strangely enough, we've got all three fire signs here: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. And just looking at that, I don't usually get that in a reading, but yeah, there's a lot of fire here. Wow. So there's a lot of action being taken. You know, the courage and strength that you're starting to show and will show going forward, and the determination, you're putting much more continuity into your life. There's no more backtracking here. It will lead you to success. Okay, but I'm getting a lot of you are coming to the end point in your present situation, whether that's in a job or whether you're, you know, living situation, family situation. There's huge changes going on here, and I'm kind of getting some of you will be changing location or even moving house. Okay, and you know, even in work, becoming much more successful. It's kind of like the universe is telling you at the moment here that, you know, there is going to be a lot of changes. You are going to have to make decisions here, but you know, everybody's going to have to take responsibility for those actions. Let's get a card here. There's certainly a change of focus for you, Gemini. Yeah, literally, you are at a fork in the road. And, you know, the prospect of taking a much more unpleasant... No, not more unpleasant, but a route... You're not taking the easy route. Okay, you're building up enough strength and courage to apply yourself to take the harder, the longer route, because you are getting to the point now where you know that the benefits are going to produce much more reward for this situation. There's an easy route here where you can just carry on as you are, okay? Or there's a stepping outside of your comfort zone and kind of overcoming fear and even travelling different community, rebuilding your life completely from ground up, and you know, having the patience and the courage to continue to do so. It won't be so easy, but on getting that success, the success will bring far greater rewards, whether this is in work or your private life. I'm picking up a lot of recovery and forgiveness. Okay, this is you also forgiving yourself, but you're certainly coming out of this conflictual energy. There is some difficult decisions. There is some decisions here that will have far-reaching consequences. You know, the decisions you're making now will affect you for the next 5 years or so. All right, but I'm getting there's some, perhaps whether this is family or a certain person or a very strong friend here, I'm kind of getting this letting go energy. Let's get another card. But luck's on your side, you know, and there's, you know, and we've got Sagittarius energy here that's been around you for a while. All right, but that's a full moon, or new moon coming in, sorry, not full moon, get it right, Clive, there's a new moon here. New moons is new beginnings, but you're at a fork in the road, and I'm kind of getting that, you know, you've been kind of taking the easy route in the past, and now you're prepared to apply the work and take an unknown route in your life. Okay, so both on the personal front and on the work front, there's going to be many changes take place. Thanks very much for watching.